That took forever.
Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 38 of Seinarukana. Boy, I've been searching for quite some time. There's the actual manual for the game is pretty much completely and utterly useless. It's gotta be the smallest manual for a game that I've ever seen. The skills section is literally one page in the manual. One single page. But anyway, I found a forum online that has like 126 pages, and after looking through almost half of them, seems to be the general agreement that the three-person party can't swap skills once the battle started. Which I'm wondering is that if it's actually a glitch, because that kind of directly goes against what the tutorial said. The tutorial said you have to use the weak skills to build up mana to be able to use the strong skills. But then Claire pointed out that maybe we get the ability to do that later on once we actually get skills that require more than 2 mana. So, regardless, I don't think this battle's going to be winnable with my current setup. Because, yeah, she took almost 300 damage there from that. Oh, and of course we have infinite turns, so this battle never ends till one side is defeated.
Do you guess it's who?
Yeah, I definitely can't win this one at all.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Not with this setup, I need a better defender.
Well, I guess we'll get to see what happens then.
Not being able to switch her into a healing role.
I asked if you were sure about that.
She's got higher physical defense, so maybe that'll work.
Fireball, that's...
Just go like good. All out offense and try to win before she goes down. Actually, I don't think one character going down is gonna be permanent throughout the game like Aselia was. Doesn't seem that way from everything I've read.
You do realize she's going to last more than one hit, right?
Oh yeah, she can probably take at least 3. She'll be completely blocking the material damage and only taking the 100 critical force, so that should probably be about 180. Should definitely be taking less than Satsuki.
And she has a lot of health left. So can we just do this, maybe?
Yeah. All out attack. Holy crap!
614.
Ow! She didn't block that?
No, she only has one block. Like, one combat mana. Oh, that's right, they're changing around and stuff. So now they have their nice protection white thing. And this turn there'll be a block, but Impulsive Blow will be able to stop it. Do note that, like, now this one still has, like, full health, but will be damaged
she definitely took less than Satsuki did. Yeah, this might be winnable.
Yeah, see?
This
Boom.
probably is winnable with high offense.
I'll finish this quick. Yeah, that is what we want.
That is indeed what we want.
Okay, so they're gonna change that first thing down to defending? No, they are not. They're defending. They're going to be killed.
Yeah, both the defender and supporter should go down here. Okay.
Unless, of course, the fireball attacks their attack, right? Which is more likely to happen, considering they're... Oh, this one has protection from blue?
Alright. Well, so much for their protection blue.
This defender should take like 2 turns or something, or shield 1.
Okay.
They all have energy bolt as an attack, I'm guessing.
Well, they're all the same spirit. They're all white.
Just because they're all white doesn't mean they're the same.
Yes, that's the white level 1 attack. Or, wow, ow, damn, they're all level 10s, actually. I didn't even look at their level.
Level 5. Is that good? 1 more attack? Attribute down blue. Ta-da. So keep it as an attacker and you might be able to do that. Oh, how dreadful. I almost barely felt that.
I lucked out that I was just able to flat out overpower him there, but
Really,
definitely
that's
need to
awful.
pay better attention in future end battles. I neglected to consider their terrain, and now I know that at the moment
Well, the terrain
at least
helped
I
us.
can't switch. Huh?
Train helped us.
No, the terrain was plus 10% to white.
Also, plus 10% to resistance. Or, like, endurance, whatever.
I think that's only for the defending team, those extra bonuses.
It should be for everyone, because
The
everyone is
elemental
fighting.
the elemental properties apply to both, but the
What has said that
the
so
attack, endurance, resistance, and magic only applies to the defender, because that's basically the bonus that their fortification is giving them. They're in a fortified town.
You know that's in non-town areas as well, right?
Yeah, well, defenders can utilize the defensive aspects of terrain better than attackers can. 580. It's nice. Only 12 uses. It's kind of low.
580 though. Could be useful.
And raises the strength of class buster attack.
But what are the other 3 though?
Yeah,
That is a good one.
It's pretty good.
300 block.
300 material block, no force.
You got better.
Yeah, much. Definitely frozen armor is way better than that.
Yeah,
Why am I
info.
getting this after full? No, also
Strength
raises
up?
strength.
Whatever.
So you block with that attack and that, and then switch her into an attacking roll.
Whatever, really. She has a nice
Bad.
weapon. Ooh, look, another attack.
Penetration. And it lowers enemy resistance and penetrates that enemy protection.
What does penetration do?
480. Penetrate ignores protection ratings.
Still, meh.
Tama gets
More material defense. It's a card.
Skill. Lowers enemy strength and combat mana. Could be really useful
Really though,
when the enemies start getting higher combat mana attack skills. That might make it so they can only attack every other turn, but definitely not something I need at the moment. Yeah.
penetration attack for a defender. A weaker
Definitely don't
defense.
need that.
Now that was actually useful, yeah. Better than dual edge, for one thing, so more material attack. With him, like, he has force attack, he has a kind of a dual attack already. This will give him a nice, stronger...
Actually, I think I want Nozomi's stronger attack. Her 300 one is pretty weak, or his, he hits like a truck because he's got so much strength.
Alright, then just don't accidentally take over Leaf Charge for that.
Stolte has been captured!
We did it, Nozomu! We freed Miss Stolte! Stop playing with your cord. Let's enter the city and begin searching for the Prozia record! Yes, I can hear you playing with it all through, like, the last video.
Well, it is pretty close to my mic. Yeah, I should probably try to avoid that, since I'm kind of hyperactive, so my hands fidget a lot.
Like, we just hear, like, you messing around with rubber throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, let's try to avoid that. I need to get a squeeze ball or something.
Rank B, so that's still good. MVP, Katima.
Alright, that's the last one. I swing Aurora horizontally. The lance in front of me splits in half, then becomes particles of mana and disappears.
Now we can get to Miss Stolte, right? Let's hurry. Of course! Also, now you can move your cursor. Good cursor. You know, I wonder who's the person that failed to name sailors and cursors the same thing.
Eh?
Well, you know, the cursor on the screen, it could just be a cursor, or it could be a sailor. They're pretty much the same thing, aren't they? Sailors are cursors, and cursors are sailors.
We move past the defeated lance and enter Mistolte.
That moment where they just...
However, we
keep going
can't let our
about
guard...
it.
Ow! Damn it!
Did you let your guard down?
The hell was the idea of that? Biting my frickin' toe!
My cat will bite you in the nose if you don't pay attention to her.
She wasn't asking for attention! She she was laying here by my leg, and then she just got up and leaned over and bit my toe.
Exactly. Attention.
And then she ran off into the kitchen.
Food.
She's got food. I checked earlier. However, we can't let our guard down yet. There's no relaxing until all the enemies in the city are taken care of. There could also be soldiers loyal to Drav still in the city.
What's the meaning of this?
Looks like every single person in the city is armed. Even the people dressed as merchants are carrying weapons and attacking towers and barracks. Looks like the city revolted on its own.
Oh, then we've got even more people on our side, right?
Although I'm not sure that the people rioting are exactly our allies. They've been repressed by the Grundra's military until now. Are they just lashing out in anger against everything that's been done?
望む継承者の証を探しましょう。
Nozomu, let's look for proof of my heritage together in the dark.
そうだね。この騒ぎは私たちが収めるから、カティマさんは先に行って。
Ah, yeah, you're right. We'll take care of the riding here. You go on ahead.
I'm going with her. Satsuki, Nozomi, take care of things here.
任せといて。
Leave
Hey,
it
shoo!
So are we gonna have an option to get her lunch?
Katima and I walk further into the city. People see us dressed in armor as we pass and shout about the rebel army's arrival, but we ignore them. I feel bad, but now's not the time for that. Katima, where would this proof be?
この町にあるとしか聞いておりません。
I only heard that it is in the city.
Yeah, why the heck are you asking her? You were present when the doctor was talking about it. You know absolutely everything she does.
Well, technically, Katima did apparently know some stuff beforehand. She could know that, for example, like, it's in some library somewhere, because it's a book.
She didn't even know about its existence until the doctor told her.
She knew there was proof.
Yeah, but she didn't know what the proof was.
Well, maybe she has, like, a proof detector.
Should we ask someone then? Although there's a very good chance that we're not going to be able to learn much while the city's in chaos.
Seriously, go to the library.
An older man dressed shabbily approaches Katima.
あんたがカティマ様かい?
So is this you speaking or me speaking?
Is that you, Katima? No way! One of Drov's men? I hold my swords at the ready.
おっと、勘違いするな。俺は敵じゃねえ。
Whoa! Don't misunderstand. I'm not your enemy. What are you then? What business do you have with her?
カティマ様、あなたがこの町に来た理由は、アイギア王家に伝わる継承者の証を探しに来たんだろう?
Katima, the reason you come to this city is to search for proof that you're the heir to Gaia's royal family, right?
証を知っているのですか?
You know of proof? Strictly speaking, you know of proof as well.
Her eyes
Doesn't really help
change
us
the
much.
moment he mentions it, and she steps towards him to hear more. We may have finally found a clue, but has she let her guard down?
知ってるも何も。俺は継承者の証を求めてカティマ様がこの町に来るのをずっと待ってたんだぜ。
I know everything. I've been waiting for a long time for you to come to this city searching for proof of your lineage.
Limited.
Who are you? The man silently grabs her hand. She tries to pull away from him.
何をするのです?
What are you doing?
However, she's too slow. He has her held tight. Really? Katima? Black? One of the fastest people on my... second fastest person in my group is slower than this old man?
He has an element
Seriously.
of surprise.
これで、やっと死ねるぜ。
Now, I can die.
Huh?
His body begins to glow. It's not like magic, a different, strange kind of light.
Okay, I know that you were supposed to be looking for food, but as I told you, those mushrooms were not okay.
Katima! I rush to her side in alarm. The light flows from his body along her right arm and into her body.
何ですかこれは?
What is this?
今のが継承者の証と言い伝えられているプロジア文書だ。俺の体に宿っていたのをカティマ様の体に移したんだ。
I really can't say that I was expecting this.
No, not at all. I thought we were looking for a book. This is proof that you're the heir. The Prosia record. It was once in my body, but now lies in yours. Hey, you're lying! It's a record! It's gotta be some kind of book!
プロジア文書はアイギア王家に受け継がれてきた記憶のことだ。本なんて形はとっていない。
The Prosia record is a memory passed down by a Gaia's royal family. It is not a book.
血の中に直接その記憶が刻まれてな。代々王位についた者の体に宿っていたんだよ。
It's a memory engraved into the bloodline. It has been passed from the body of one ruler to the next for generations.
So, he is royalty?
No, that can't be. She's the only living relative.
Yes.
Since she wasn't there, the Prayer King must have given it to this guy for safekeeping until
That's
he
what
could
I'm-
give it to her.
Wait 3 seconds. They'll talk all about this.
今のが
Then now...
そうだ。あんたの脳にはすでにアイギア王家の記憶が流し込まれたはず。自分の頭の中をよーく探ってみな。
That's right. All the memory of the royal family is already inside your mind. All of them are inside your head. The man smiles fearlessly at her, then releases her hand. She stays frozen in place, staring at her hands. Hey, Katima, are you okay?
これは
This is...
She looks off into space, then holds her head between her hands. Katima?
成功だったようだな。これで俺の役目は終わった。
It looks like it worked. Now my duty is over. The man falls to his knees.
カティマ様はこれでようやく真のアイギア国の王位を継ぐこととなった。だが同時にアイギア王族だけが受け継ぐ苦しみも継承することになる。
Katima, now you can finally become the true heir of Agaya. But at the same time, the suffering of Agaya's royal family has been passed on to you.
そのことをお忘れなきように。
Never forget that.
それがアイギアの呪い。
The curse of Agaya?
そうだ。俺はあんたにプロジア文書を渡すまで長い年月苦しんできた。見たくもない光景を突きつけられ、聞きたくもない声を聞かされ続けたんだ。
That's right. Until I passed it to you, I have suffered all these years, seeing what I did not wish to, hearing voices I could not ignore.
今度からはあんたが苦しむ番だぜ。
Now you must suffer. Suffer? Don't just pass something like that to her. At least tell her before you...
うるせえ。王族でもない俺を単なる器として使ったお前らが悪いんだ。
Shut up! I'm not royalty. Just a vessel you... abused. The man slumps forward lifelessly onto the ground. I kneel and take his hand to make sure. He's dead?
そのようですね。
It appears so.
Katima, how are you? Is anything wrong?
特にありません。
Nothing in particular.
But something looked wrong a moment ago.
あれはあまりに突然のことだったので少し驚いてしまっただけです。
It was just too sudden. I was merely surprised.
Really?
はい。ご心配なく。
Yes, do not worry.
She kneels next to me and puts her hand on the man's head.
よく私を待っていてくださいました。感謝いたします。
You waited faithfully for me. Thank you.
We found the proof of her heritage that we were looking for, I think. So we withdraw from Mistolte and go back to Minobi for now. I am a little confused about what happened, though, so I talked to Satsuki about what the man said.
血に刻むね。さつき先輩、どういうことだかわかります？
Engraved in the blood, huh? Satsuki, do you know what that means?
記憶を魔法か何かで小さな粒子に変えて人の体に流し込む。そういうと筋が通っているように思えるけど、私には全く理解できないわ。
Something like implanted memories in someone's body with magic. That sounds like what it was, but honestly, I have no idea.
これまでのアイギアオ家の人間の血に刻まれた記憶を受け継いだだけの話です。難しく考えることはありませんよ。
They say that the memories of Agia's whole family were carried in their blood. I just never took it seriously.
それを聞いてますますわからなくなってきたんだけど。
The more I hear, the less I understand.
Katima, if anything ever feels wrong, tell us right away.
平気です。少なくとも今のところは。
I'm fine, at least for now.
She puts her hand on her shoulder. She's been fussing over her back for a while now.
どうしたの？肩痛いの？
What's the matter? Does your shoulder hurt?
いえ、ちょっと疲れたようです。今日は早めに休ませてもらいます。
No, I'm just a little tired. Please allow me to retire early today.
何か体調がおかしくなったらすぐに言ってね。
If anything ever feels wrong, say something right away.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, then we should also rest early today.
ミストルテの町の人たちはどうする？
What about the people of Mistolte?
ほっときましょう。
Let's leave them be.
She mutters wearily. Word that we took Mistolte spread to the whole country in no time at all. Wanderers and nobles who wanted to join the rebels have been pouring in. Grandraz's military rule, thanks to the lance, has been a heavy burden on the people. However, there are many that aren't just satisfied with joining us. Some of them want revenge. They don't necessarily believe in protecting the people, like Katima does.
ほっとくのもまずいんじゃないかな。なんか喧嘩とか略奪みたいなこともやってる人もいるみたいだし。
Won't that be bad? I mean, there's people there who just want to fight and steal things.
Yeah, the regular Cromway's regular soldiers can deal with that type of thing. We need to save our strength for fighting Lance.
強い方になびくのが彼らのやり方よ。そういう人は真面目に相手にすることはないわ。
That's the way of the strong. Those people won't take anyone seriously.
犯罪行為を行った者は厳正に処罰いたします。それ以外の人たちは放っておきま
Punish
し
the
ょう。
ones who break the law fairly. The others will ignore.
Then you're going to unite them all, right? The way things are going, we're just gathering a mob from all over. It's a lot of people, but not something that'd be able to fight an actual war against Grandraz. They need a leader to command them, and the only one we have is Katima, the heir to Agaea's throne.
しばらく考えさせてください。
Let's consider it for a while.
Alright, get some rest. She walks back into the school. It's been an exhausting day. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. I walk outside the school to enjoy the feel of the night wind. I can't sleep tonight for some reason. I'm physically exhausted,
I wonder why
but
one
my
would not
mind's
be able
wide
to
awake.
sleep. I wonder why one might not be able to sleep for the night.
We got Katima to Mistolte as planned, and even found the Procia record that's proof that she's the Gaia's heir. She should be able to declare herself as the rightful queen of Agaia now. So why am I so worried? Someone's already here? There shouldn't be anyone else out this late at night, but there's somebody standing in the cool air.
Da da da.
望むですか？
Nozomu.
Weren't you going to bed early tonight?
そのつもりでしたが、なぜだか全然眠れなくて。
Yes, I meant to, but for some reason I could not sleep.
I see. Same as me.
望むも眠れないのですか？
You cannot sleep either?
That's what I just said. Yeah, I'm wide awake. I stand next to her. Her golden hair blows in the wind. She's beautiful in the starlight, like a painting. I don't know if I'd call that hair color gold.
Meh. Close-ish, maybe.
Or really just a light tan. I can understand why everyone looks at her like a star of hope.
Riveting conversation.
I want to know what she's thinking by herself out here. But it's hard to ask her. The two of us just stand silently for a while in the breeze. If Katima's not going to talk about the proof that she inherited, I don't want to press her. But there's something different about her now. She's worrying by herself, suffering by herself. As her friend, I can't help but feel sad about that.
あまり夜風に当たっていると、今度は体が冷えてしまいますよ。
You get cold if you stand in the night wind for too long.
You're not being very convincing. She smiles bitterly and goes quiet again. Actually, I can't bring myself to go back to my room. If I did, she might stay out here forever. I look at her, trying to think of how to tell her that there's no need to keep everything to herself. She can at least tell someone else. After only a few moments, she lets out a sigh and gives up.
望む、やはりあなたには隠してはいられないようですね。
Someone has a crush. Nozomu, it would seem that I cannot hide it from you after all.
That's right. If you're worried about something, I don't want you to carry it all by yourself. I won't force you, but it looks like it's hurting you not to say anything, so I'll wait here as long as it takes.
わかりました。話というのは、私が受け継いだプロジア文書、そこに記されていた記憶です。
Very well, I'll tell you about the Prosa record I inherited, the memories within it.
She begins to talk. I listen quietly and attentively.
ダラバは、アイギア王家を滅ぼすために戦い、私を敵視していました。私にはそこまで彼を駆り立てる原因がよくわかりませんでした。
I have hated Drow for destroying Agia's royal family. but I knew little of what drove him to such acts.
She does have a point. If he killed Katima, then Agaya's royal family would be extinct, and the war would be over. He didn't need to massacre a town that was just being used as a supply point. We don't even have a good idea why he started going after Agaya's royal family at all.
しかしプロジア文書にはその理由が記されていました。ダラバは復讐をしているのです。
However, his reasons were recorded in the prosa record. He seeks revenge.
Revenge?
Oh, come on. No sense for a cliffhanger.
反乱軍の皆が故郷や家族を奪われ復讐に燃えてい
Well,
る
that
のと
kind
同
of
じ
spoils
く
it.
ダラバもまた家族を奪った者に復讐しようとしているのです。
Yes, just like the rebels who want revenge for being robbed of their homes and families, Job is trying to take revenge for having his family taken from him.
ダラバは我がアイギア国を滅ぼし、その血族を虐殺しました。ですが、アイギアが滅ぼされる昔、アイギア
He
国
has
はとある
destroyed both
血
Agia
族
and my bloodline,
を同じ
but
く
in the
根絶
days
やしにし
before
たの
Agia
です。
fell, it destroyed another bloodline in the same way.
その名はレストアス。アイギアの影武者や右腕として非合法の諜報活動などに手を染めつつ王家を陰から支えていた一族でした。
The name was Vestas, and they were the shadows behind Agia's throne, a family that secretly supported the royalty through espionage and illegal activities.
しかしある日、レストアス一族の一人が冷戦状態にあった隣国の軍に捕獲されました。敵国の諜報活動を担っていた人物として処刑されることとなったのです。
But one day, one of the Vesters was arrested by a neighboring country that was openly hostile. He was to be executed as a spy.
その時アイ
Vesters
ギア
arrested.
その者を見殺しにしました。その上、自分たちとの関係が明るみになるのを恐れ、レストアスの血族を人知れず皆殺しにしてしまったのです。
Agia abandoned him, and they feared that their connection would be revealed, so they had the entire Vesters family secretly executed.
That's why? Then you mean Dravs?
ええ、そうです。ダラバの本名はディスバーファ・レストアス。アイギアに滅ぼされたレストアス一族の末裔なのです。
Yes, that's right. Drav's true name is Disvav Vesters, the descendant of the Vesters family that was killed by Agia.
Well,
Apparently they didn't get all of them.
Definitely has a legitimate grudge, at least against the current, or the then current family. I think he's kind of wrong to continue it as far as Katima, and definitely the innocent civilians of the country.
Well, because you see, no matter how much he tries to get revenge, it will never feel like enough.
Yeah, it's the problem with... Okay, come on, please, I'm trying to talk. I know you're wanting to be friendly right now. Alright, come on, Doinkle, stop trying to rub my headset off. Now I've, like, completely lost my train of thought. Let's just continue.
That's the problem with revenge, you were saying. It never feels like enough.
This war is his revenge, then. And it's not going to end until she tastes the same suffering. Until we're all completely destroyed. Yeah, it's definitely taking it too far.
母はこの過去を私に教えてはくれませんでした。そして血族ではない別の人間に この記憶を押し付けてしまった。
My mother did not tell me our history, and she did not tell me about these memories passed on to a man who is not of our family.
おそらくはダラバの
Please
復讐
just
から
wait till
逃れようと
Aselia
す
is
る
not part of the family.
彼女なりの手段だったのでしょう。
Perhaps this was her way of trying to escape from Job's vengeance.
しかしそれでは止められなかったのです。もはや互いの憎しみはどちらかが死ぬまでついえることはないのですから。
However, it cannot be stopped. The hatred will not disappear until one of us dies.
But that's not right. It's not like you killed his family. I look into her eyes. They're clear and beautiful, and at the same time, strangely fragile. Is it tragic determination that I'm seeing in her? Why is she forcing all of this onto herself?
殺したのはアイディアの王族たちです。私がアイディアの血脈に連なる以上、憎悪の対象から逃れることなどできません。それこそが逃れられぬ宿命です。
He wants to kill the royal family of Agia. I could run as far as the Aegean mountains and still not escape his hatred. That is the fate that I cannot flee. So basically just the fact that he wants to kill you should have
プ
been
ロジア
proof
文
enough.
書を継ぐ苦しみとは、過去の罪に苛まれ復讐の連鎖に組み込まれるこの運命なのでしょう。
The man in Mistolte spoke of the suffering from the Persia record. Perhaps it is the torment of the sins of our past, and we're bound by the chains of revenge.
I don't get it. Both Katima and Drav. Why can't they leave this behind? But maybe they can't help it. It's hard to break free from years of tradition and your past. History can weigh heavily.
先ほど話した事件は歴史の1ページでしかありません。それ以前から2つの血族は互いに憎しみ合い、片方がもう片方に苦しみを与えることで続いていたのです。
What I just told you is only the first page of our history. Our two families have fought and hurt each other for a very long time.
プロジア文書は復讐の記憶。血で血を洗い、復讐に復讐を重ねる。そうやって長い年月、私とダラバの一族は終わることのない争いを続けてきたのです。
The Persia record is a memory of revenge, kin fighting kin, vengeance repaid with vengeance, the battle between Drow's family and mine that may never end.
それがこれからも続くでしょう。それが私の運命なのだと、今日、
It is my destiny to continue it. Only today did I realize that.
It's strange for her to complain like this, but she doesn't seem weak. Rather, I'm glad that she's opening up. She's always been trying to do everything by herself, but she's looking to us for help now.
今回の戦いも、所詮は互いに家族を殺された2人の殺し合いに過ぎないのです。ダラバだけを責められません。
This war, too. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're being very noisy.
No,
In the end-
Cat's rubbing her nose on the microphone.
Ah. It is just two families attempting to kill each other. The blame lies not with Job alone. Cat.
I hate seeing her slump in depression. We were looking for it so that she could lead her people, but it's only bringing her misery. Someone has to do something to help her. As soon as I think that, I start talking. I don't believe destiny can be given to someone.
Huh?
She looks up in surprise. Destiny's just a word to force people onto one road. For example, fighting and killing people. Your mother tried to end it, right? But she couldn't. So shouldn't you try to live up to her dying wish? Isn't there a way to end this war and not leave any hatred? If you both agree to put down your swords, you won't have to fight anymore.
恨みを残さないようにですか。そんなことできるのでしょうか。
Not leave any hatred? Can such a thing be done?
At this point, frankly, I don't know, but I think she'd have the best chance of anybody. For example, we have our Eternity Swords, and we use their power to fight. But power's not all they're for. The first thing we did when we came to this world was forage for food. I used Aurora to peel some fruit, and Reimei cried about it. Back then, I wasn't thinking about using my swords to kill an enemy at all. It's the same for the Prozia record, right? There has to be something more to it than just gathering soldiers and killing Drav. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have butted into your business. Forget I said anything.
いえ、いい方法だと思います。恨みを残さないように戦いを終わらせる。確かにそうすれば、どちらも復讐は終わりますね。
No, I think your way is best. End the war and not leave any hatred behind. If that can be done, then both of our desires for revenge will disappear.
Light starts to come back into her eyes. The dark clouds that were covering them start to disperse.
やはり、打ち明けてよかったようです。望むのおかげで覚悟が決まりました。
I was right to speak to you. Thanks to you, I'm ready now.
Ready?
はい、今まで決めかねていたのですが、明日、皆の前で宣言しようと思います。
Yes, I was not prepared before, but tomorrow I will declare it before everyone.
私がアイギア王家の正当な後継者であると。
I am the legitimate heir to the royal family of Agia.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably best.
望む、明日の宣言式の間、私のそばにいてくれますか？
Nozomu, will you stand beside me during my declaration tomorrow?
Huh? I'm not good for anything.
いてくれるだけでいいのです。望むがそばにいてくれるだけで、私は。
Just being there is enough. Just having you by my side is...
She trails off, and then blushes for some reason.
いいえ、何でもありません。とにかく、明日はお願いします。
No, it is nothing. Anyway, please be with me tomorrow.
Gotta read a little more panicked than that. Like, put some variation into things.
Yeah, well, at least I'm still reading it better than you. Well, you have started doing voices, I guess.
As soon as she says that, she rushes off back into the school. What the heck was she about to say? Now I'm going to be wondering about it all day. Oh well. If she's going to declare it tomorrow, I should tell Satsuki and everyone else. It's a little sudden, but it should help handle a lot of the little problems that are coming up in Mistolte, and the sooner the better. When she declares who she is, that should unite the rebels and turn them into a real army. She really will bring hope to the people of this world. That's the future I see.
本日はお集まりくださいまして、誠にありがとうございます。
It's probably a good spot to end it.
That's good, team!
Apparently.
As soon as that image popped up, But I mean,
I thought this was a
before I really
flashback.
looked at her sword, just looking at her face and body and stuff, it's like, who the hell is that?
I thought this was a flashback, but no, this is a flash forward to the next day. Or this entire thing is a
So her
flashback.
hair went from the tan color to almost pure white.
Well, this is a different lighting, as you see.
Still, I definitely want a screenshot of that.
Fine, screenshot it.
Whoops.
And we can say, right?
Control. Print screen. How long we been going? I don't think it's actually been that long since we started in the
50 and
middle
a half
of the
minutes?
battle. What?
Yes.
How?
You spent the first, 12 minutes talking.
That wasn't 12 minutes. It was
Spent the
like
first-
maybe 2.
You spent the first, 12 minutes doing something or other.
Alright,
Then we
well,
actually
we
did the
will hear
battle.
Katima's declaration of her heritage in our next episode. Thank y'all for watching, and have a good one.